In this video, we're going to talk about the link between pattern grammar and collocation and how together they account for what happens in English. We do have to remember that grammar only ever tells us part of the story. Pattern grammar is a generalisation from the behaviour of lots of words, but they all have their individual behaviour as well. And that includes collocation and phraseology that's not picked up by the notion of pattern grammar. We're going to look at three famous examples. Infrared light is invisible to the naked eye. The opposition has rejected the latest concessions offered by the president. And under the new plan, she'd be forced to sever her link with commercial clients. So first of all, we're going to look at a unit of meaning, exemplified by infrared light is invisible to the naked eye. As Sinclair noted, naked eye is always preceded by the word the, and that is preceded by a phrase that implies a difficulty in seeing. This might be can be seen, can barely be seen, cannot be seen, or is visible, is barely visible, is invisible, and those are followed by or by to. So the whole unit of meaning becomes infrared light is invisible to the naked eye. If we look at the same thing from the point of view of grammar patterns, we see something a little bit different. We see the verb is followed by an adjective, is invisible. And then we see the pattern of the adjective followed by a preposition to and a noun phrase, invisible to the naked eye. We're not seeing the whole unit of meaning, but we're seeing the generalizations of how is and invisible work. Our next example is to do with collocation. The opposition has rejected the latest concession offered by the president. Now, if we look at the collocates of rejected, the most significant collocates by T-score are by, has, the, and offer. So the sentence represents something that's very typical in terms of the collocates of that verb. But if we look at grammar patterns, we don't actually see that phraseology. We just see that rejected is a transitive verb followed by a noun phrase, has rejected the latest concessions. Let's take another unit of meaning here, using the verb sever, with the example, under the new plan, she will be forced to sever her links with all commercial clients. Now, as Sinclair has noted, the verb sever with this meaning is followed by a noun meaning something like link or connection or tie. On the screen there are some examples. Preceding that word, there is usually a possessive, and following that word, there is the preposition with or the preposition to, and then another noun phrase. So we have examples like sever her links with commercial clients or sever connections with those they left behind. If we look at the same example from the point of view of grammar patterns, we see a pattern with the verb force, would be forced to sever. The pattern of sever is simply verb noun, sever her links. And then the pattern of links is noun with noun, her links with all commercial clients. So we're getting the same information, but not as a single unit of meaning, as a series of patterns. So we have to remember that in producing English, grammar patterns work alongside collocation. The more detailed the phraseology of a word is, the less informative the grammar pattern is going to be. More information about grammar patterns are available on this channel, or go to the grammar section of collinsdictionary.com.